Consumer Credit Counseling Service of Maryland and Delaware has been a staple in our community for some 50 years now, but they are making a change. They're not going anywhere, but they're changing their name to reflect the way their services have changed and expanded over the years. Good morning and welcome to Maryland Today. My name is Jeff St. Pierre, and joining me today is Jim Godfrey. He's the president and CEO of Guidewell Financial Solutions. Jim, thank you so much for coming by today.
Well, thank you for having me. I enjoy being here.
Of course. Guidewell Financial Solutions is a name that might not be that familiar to many people right now, but they might know you guys better as Consumer Credit Counseling Service of Maryland and Delaware. You guys are changing your name up.
That's right. April's an important and exciting month for us at CCCS of Maryland and Delaware because we're launching our rebranding initiative, and part of that rebranding initiative is a new name, which is Guidewell Financial Solutions.
So why have you decided to change the name from CCCS to Guidewell Financial Solutions?
Well, our new name, Guidewell Financial Solutions, is part of a new brand which will allow us to broaden our services and really extend our reach into new markets and communities. When we were first established in 1966, we were pretty much focused on credit counseling and crisis management. For instance, we've expanded that over the years. We now offer housing counseling, which with the recent housing crisis we faced, we started doing counseling for foreclosure prevention. We do reverse mortgage counseling. And hopefully now, with things improving a little bit, we'll get more into the homeowner preparedness education workshops that we're doing to make people better homeowners when they get started in the process. And we've also established financial coaching programs as well as we do pre-file and pre-purchase bankruptcy counseling and education. So the new name, Guidewell Financial Solutions, I think broadens the expectations of some of our future and potential clients.
That's great. Yeah, I know I've had people in here from CCCS over the years and on a wide range of different topics, so I think that makes sense to try to get everything included in there. But how did you guys land on the name Guidewell Financial Solutions?
Well, it was really quite an exhaustive process. Our new name and tagline, which is Your Path Forward, is based on our business goals and really were developed with the help and guidance of our marketing partner, LMD. We did this together. We conducted extensive research through surveys, input from focus groups, community partners, and our employees. And guiding people to financial stability is certainly our mission, and we think the new name really directs people towards that end for us.
Well, you guys were CCCS for, about 50 years, something like that? So there's going to be a transition here. What is your plan for this new brand?
Well, CCCS of Maryland, Delaware will remain our legal name.
Okay.
We will be co-branding for the first year, which for the purpose of our co-branding, we want to make sure we carry forward the 49-year, 50-year history and good reputation that we've built through the years. But by next year at this time, we expect we will probably just be fully known as Guidewell Financial Solutions.
So now that you've been working on this rebranding, what's going to be different for you?
Well, as I said earlier, we're going to be providing a fuller range of services, including more proactive offerings, such as financial coaching. That's a very good example of the things we're doing. We're developing more tools, online options, which will help our clients and community members save time, but still give them an opportunity to have quality resource at hand.
Well, I am speaking with Jim Godfrey here. Jim is the president and CEO of Guidewell Financial Solutions. Jim, is there a website? You got a new brand here, a new name. Where can people go to find more information?
Well, our new website is www.guidewellfs.org.
Perfect.
The phone number stays the same, but the website is brand new, and we hope people visit it and navigate around it a bit.
It's guidewellfs.org. Now,
right.
With this rebranding, we've been talking a little bit about things that are going to be different, but what's going to stay the same here?
Well, everything our clients and partners have come to know and trust about us over the last 50 or so years will remain the same. All of that is going to still remain part of Guidewell Financial Solutions. The community will still be able to count on us as a reliable, confidential source of educational information and help.
Well, for many organizations, rebranding is a time of reflection. You can look back over your agency's many years to the local community, the service that you've offered. What do you think the greatest contributions you guys have made?
Well, that's really a tough question to answer with the numbers of years that we've been providing service to the community. But I think it's probably been our advocacy to raise awareness and to make basic financial education a priority. so that families and individuals can have the opportunity really to make informed financial decisions. I would really think that's our best contribution and most important so far.
Yeah. What challenges has the agency faced over the years?
Well, right off the top, funding is always a challenge.
Sure, of course.
The ability to keep the cost of our services low or at no cost requires support through grants and other funding sources. And given the economic perils we've all witnessed over the last few years, it's been quite a challenge.
We've been talking a little bit today about how the rebranding is going to open up some new doors for you, but also keep some same pathways open as well. What new opportunities does Guidewell Financial Solutions hope to pursue under this new name?
Well, as we stated earlier, we hope to broaden our reach geographically and deliver a broader range of services to a more diverse consumer base. One of the things that we're looking to get into, which would be totally new for us, is we're looking to become a representative payee for individuals who have difficulties in managing their Social Security benefit payments. Mm-hmm. And so we hope to move into that arena a little bit. And I think by removing consumer credit counseling service as a name, it gives us the opportunity to expand that way.
Well, we mentioned the website a few minutes ago. We're going to mention that again here in a second. Let's talk a little bit more about that. When people go to your website, which is guidewellfs.org, what can they find there?
Well, we wanted to make their experience user-friendly and productive. So we've made it what we think is a very clean and easy-to-navigate site. We have added a lot of new e-learning courses. We have a lot of user-friendly links identifying our partners and a lot of resources for help.
Well, Jim, you've been working in the financial world for a long time. This might be a loaded question for you. So as a consumer finance advocate, what skills do you think we all need to gain to become more financially secure? I'm sure the list is long, but
well, it probably is a very long list, but I think you can really make something like that pretty simple. Mm-hmm. It really all comes down to making wise and informed financial decisions and living within your means. But this requires research. It requires planning, and it certainly requires a lot of preparation. You should start really by taking a financial inventory so you can determine exactly where you stand. Mm-hmm. Compare your income to your living expenses and the debts that you owe. You should also consider keeping a daily spending plan. Track every expenditure you make, whether it's for coffee or lunch or the bills you pay, and you'll really get to know that way where your money's really going. And a lot of people, strangely enough, don't realize where they're spending their money. Mm-hmm. And if you have all of this information, it gives you the ability to create a realistic budget. And if you have a realistic budget, then you're more prepared to face what may be coming in the future.
It's a great idea, actually. And you hear that same suggestion for people who are trying to lose weight, too, because you don't really, with money, you don't realize the little things you're spending money on. Maybe it's a cup of coffee on the way to work or whatever.
Absolutely.
Little things that add up. Same thing with weight loss. When you actually write it down and look at it, you realize like, oh, wow, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that. But yeah, when you see it there in front of you, that is a great aspect that will help you hopefully pinch some pennies.
Yeah, if you don't know where your money's going, it's hard to budget for your future needs. Mm-hmm. And you don't always have to budget and live, in a crisis environment. You can put away money for vacations, nice trips, college,
sure.
retirement. I mean, there's a lot of planning that goes into being successful financially.
Let's talk to parents here for a second. How can parents prepare their children for the financial realities that they're going to face once they head out on their own?
Well, I think one of the most important things we can do as parents is learn as much as we can about personal finance and then share this with our children. Children don't always listen to what we tell them as much as they see what we do mm-hmm. and copy our practices.
You mean to tell me children don't listen to parents? This is news to me.
Wow, yeah, that's a revelation. And the earlier you start, the more your children will learn. And you begin by helping them understand some really basic economic principles. Mm-hmm. Learn the difference between wants and needs. Everything you do is an opportunity cost. Whatever you spend your money on, you give something else up. Mm-hmm. So those basic things are pretty fundamental. And the more you can do that with your children, the more they'll be prepared, for their life when they get out on their own.
One thing that is a specialty of, well, now being called Guidewell Financial Solutions is offering resources to people who may reach out and look for some more information. So what resources are available here for listeners who want to become more financially informed?
Well, there's one thing for sure. We're certainly faced today with a lot more sophisticated and complicated financial products and services out there. But there are a tremendous amount of free resource for information. For instance, the FTC website has a consumer section that provides quite a variety of personal finance topics. Our community partners like the Delaware Money School and the Maryland and Baltimore cash campaigns are great resources for various financial topics. And also our website. You can visit our website, and there's a wealth of information there as well.
What's that website again?
It is www.guidewellfs.org.
Now, you guys do offer a lot of information on that website. You're really great about that stuff. Are there any other ways that people can reach Guidewell Financial Solutions? And do you have any other final thoughts here as we wrap things up today?
Well, you can always contact us through our website, which is guidewellfs.org, and our phone number hasn't changed. It's 800-642-2227. And I guess the last thing I would want to say is that CCCS is Guidewell Financial Solutions. Our mission remains the same. We're here to help consumers gain the skills they need and to be self-sufficient economically. And we're excited because our new name will help us expand our services and reach even more communities. Change isn't always bad. Sometimes change is good.
Well, I've been speaking here today with Jim Godfrey, the president and CEO of Guidewell Financial Solutions, formerly known as Consumer Credit Counseling Service of Maryland and Delaware, or CCCS. If you'd like to find out some more information, all the same information and more is being offered at the new website, guidewellfs.org. Jim, I can't thank you enough for coming by, telling us more about this. Looking forward to hearing more down the road, and hopefully this is a very smooth transition for you guys.
Well, thank you, Jeff. We hope it's smooth also, and we know there'll be a few bumps in the road with this, but we're really excited about the new brand and the new opportunity because we really want to reach more communities and help more people. And thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share this with your listening audience.